Hey guys, today we are going to continue covering Standard SS 8H11, Evaluate the Role of Georgia in the Modern Civil Rights Movement. Your learning target by the end of class, you should be able to describe the role of the group SCLC and the Albany movement in the Civil Rights Movement. One group, one single event, but how they are a part of the larger Civil Rights Movement. We spoke last week about Martin Luther King Jr. and his nonviolent beliefs that civil rights could be obtained without bloodying everybody, without making a big mess of it, that peaceful protest was the way to go. He was joined by John Lewis. He's also active in the civil rights movement. Remember, we talked about him. He was a member of SNCC. And this all feeds into this second group, which is the SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, created to help with the Montgomery bus boycott. So right after that happens over there in Montgomery, Alabama, Martin Luther King Jr. decides to create this conference, to this group that could help support with these plans, these ideas, the boycotts, rallies, marches, anything like that that could be peacefully held in order to help end segregation. As it continues to grow and gain support from religious leaders throughout the South, the SCLC is eventually moved to headquartered in Atlanta, which is why you guys need to know about it. And then next we have the Albany movement. This takes place in 1961. Following all the success with other protests and other boycotts in the southeast area, the SNCC decides to attempt to desegregate Albany, Georgia, and they peacefully protest. Nothing fighting, no anger, no rioting. Peacefully protest. They carry signs, they march along. But they are still arrested. Over 1,000 people are arrested, one of them being Martin Luther King Jr. He brings a face to this fight, though, because the media, the news, they follow this movement. They show the nation how southern cities are treating African Americans. And based on everything you've learned, especially in this recent time, it's not the way that people are supposed to be treated. So you can see now that there's more media coverage, now that there's more attention being brought to it, that it might create bigger issues and bring light to what is going on into this effort that so many people involved in SNCC and SCLC are trying to bring about positive change here in Georgia. Okay.